break down the black woman, like, the village goes down with it. Absolutely. You know, if you, let's take lions for instance, like, the lion is the one that, you know, sits and guards every day, but it's the woman, the lioness that the babies follow, that they learn how to hunt from, that they learn how to survive from. It's no different from women. Like, men are out all day working to provide for their families, so it's women who have to take care of the community. Feed, teach, you know, protect too in your own right. So, you know, if you take the core of women away, the village is in disarray.
I'm excited about this episode of Culture Breakdown because I have absolutely no authority on this topic as a man. So we will be leaning on the wisdom of Rapsody and what she has said and done to position herself as a strong black woman in this culture. These principles are gold that you can deposit into your life to see an immediate result. In this culture, we have very dope and talented entertainers, interviewers, commentators, broadcasters, and more. But what we don't have is someone shining a light on these individuals and their specific skill sets and what made them who they are today and catapulted them to success. Until now, I'm Jamaal Noland, and this is Culture Breakdown. If you aren't familiar with Rapsody, she is a 3-time Grammy-nominated rap artist from North Carolina who is regarded as one of the best lyricists in the game, and she is the first artist I've covered on Culture Breakdown. Before we hop into these principles, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and bell notification if you're new to the channel. Principle number 5, be a boss.
Do you feel successful at this moment?
Yeah, I do. I do. At this moment. You know, before I think it, you know, it was more so of being comfortable financially, you know. I don't even want to struggle, but I didn't have to be so over the top where I had to have 15 cars and a big house. It's just like, yo, if I could eat well and be able to dress fly and fly and move when I want to, and if my mom needs something, I could give it to her, and I'm good.
Now, this isn't your typical boss talk that you hear from men, but I love this point of view. Just being able to do what you want and have what you want and take care of your family. That's a special definition of being a boss. And honestly, I think this low-key mentality is characteristic of strong black women. It's never a self-centered agenda. It's about doing for others and having your needs and wants covered. So being a boss in this sense is more about you having your priorities in line than it is about having people work for you. You can only work for yourself and be a boss if your mentality and actions are priority driven. Principle number 4, reach back.
I always try to, even though I'm not the biggest artist, but if I see especially women, because I know the path of how hard it is doing something, I make sure I shout them out, you know, because it necessarily didn't happen for me, but, you know.
You being the OG that you needed, basically.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Reaching back is helping others strengthen their position in life or just being encouraging. I think the biggest mistake we make as a people is seeing others as competition. Like this is the wild, wild west. Like it ain't enough room for the both of us. That's crazy talk. We can and should be uplifting others, especially women. Seeing reaching back as a mentor role instead of I'm the queen, bow down. You'll get further in life helping others than you will stepping on them. Principle number 3, pay homage.
Aaliyah was the first album that I bought. The first one was, first video was MC Light's Poor Georgie. I can't say that's the first one that made me fall in love with hip hop, but that made me want to be an MC. Because she was a woman and that's all I do it. The voice and to be leaders in a whole different way. Like look at Queen Latifah, how she came in with UNITY, like, and demanded respect. Like MC Light, what Lauryn Hill did, like it was vital to the culture.
No, I wanted to make something, again, that everybody could gravitate to and really focus on black women. Like, I think I've been doing it subconsciously throughout my whole career. Like, you know, I have, whether it's an interlude on a mixtape where I'm shouting out a bunch of black women. I got songs called Betty Shabazz, Tina Turner in the past. But
homage is simply showing respect and honor to a person, and Rapsody does that every interview, every song, and every chance she gets. Her most recent album, Eve, has every song named after a black woman. Being capable of showing respect and crediting people for your success is a big key to displaying strength. You always want to be the one caught saying something positive and not the one spewing negativity. I would even say go out of your way to speak favorably of others even when there's no tangible benefit to you. Principle number 2, present as a lady.
Emit light rap or emit tear. I drew a line without showing my body. That's a skill.
That's a skill, man.
That ain't saying like, oh, necessarily like, y'all fuck this woman, because they had to be naked, but I'm telling my story within that. And for me to be able to make it to this point without having to compromise what wasn't true to me, that's something that I'm able to, that I'm thankful that I could do. For other women that feel like I don't want to do that because that's not true to me. If it's true to you, do it. But I also speak for the women that take the path they want to take, and you don't have to take that path. There's room for us all. That's all that means. Like,
presenting as a lady is respecting yourself and doing what's true to you without having to compromise or conform to social norms or beauty standards. Being you is not about downplaying others. Dress like you want to and be confident that you don't have to show skin or wear tight clothes to succeed in life. People will respect you and what you're bringing to the table much more if you demand respect through your appearance. Principle number 1, believe in yourself.
but now I'm in a space where I'm learning about manifestation and being okay and being confident to say to yourself, I want this and I deserve this. And being okay. I think me, with a lot of things, it was a mental thing where I felt like growing up and all these different ways, playing basketball or doing this, or some things with music, me being too overconfident and expecting and I want this, it would never happen. So I just told myself, like, it was like I was jinxing myself.
Get into a place where you believe you deserve this, and this being considered whatever your dreams are, whether that's a promotion or respect. How can you expect the world to see something within you if you don't first see it in yourself? Projecting self-confidence and belief gives others permission to have faith in you and let it be known. There are certain traits a person must have to be considered strong, and confidence is at the top of that list. In just analyzing this one interview, I really noticed the traits you need to be a strong black woman. And they are confidence, respect, leadership, appearance, and empowerment. All of these traits are bundled into one package to create someone so impactful, so important, and very necessary to a community of people always in need of a phenomenal leader. I really enjoyed this life lesson from Rapsody, and if you did as well, hit the like, comment, and subscribe button. Be sure to leave a comment letting me know who you would like to see next on Culture Breakdown, and until next time, I'm out.